We're very proud for the 5th year in a row to host Jumpstart's Read for the Record program.
It's a really great program. It's an attempt to promote early childhood education and reading by encouraging people all across the country to read to children. This year, the book is The Snowy Day.
It's a good one.
By Ezra Jack Keats.
All over the world, people are reading this book. Parents and teachers and grandmothers and uncles and brothers and sisters are sitting down and reading. So there'll be more people reading this book than have read any book at the same time on the same day ever.
Last year we had the Very Hungry Caterpillar, and this year we have the Snowy Day, and our goal is 2.5 million children. Unfortunately, in some of our low-income communities, we find that over 60% of the families have no books whatsoever. And for you to develop a love of reading, you need to have books in the home.
What we're doing here today is making sure that as many children in this country have an opportunity to get books, touch books, love books, start off on the right foot.
This is Miami, and we don't see snow here, and so having the kids hear a story about Peter and the snow was a fun time.
One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night.
Todo estaba cubierto hasta donde le alcanzaba la vista. It covered everything as far as he could see.
After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside.
The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet, when they walk in the snow, it makes a sound.
He walked with his toes pointing out, like this.
Along with reading the book, we've also been doing some activities where the kids use not only their imagination, but their whole body to act out the story. And then they also did a learning activity. They talked about matching socks that Peter would have put on his feet, or matching boots. And then they did a tactile experience where they touched the snow and touched the ice, and they moved the ice cube around the room. And I think it's important for kids to see that a book is not just a piece of paper, but they can look through the book, use their brain, use their imagination, act out the story, use their body, and then do all of these different activities. And it's really fun for them.
We have a lot of electronic communication going on in our world. It's important for kids to hear an adult, particularly, and see and touch and see the eyes and see the words and see that a story is being told with that human interaction.
Fast.
And not only do you get to read the book, but you get a book of your own to take home.
And having them take a book home and be able to read at home and not have to think that they need to return that book or that it's not their book, I think it just makes a huge difference.
They can read the story over and over and over again with their family, and it becomes part of their own family story.
It says The Snowy Day.
We figured out about a dozen years ago that if you were going to change the world, you really do it through early education, early literacy, using programs that help children connect brain cells up. These are pictures of snowflakes. And snowflakes that fall from the sky, like rain. It's cold. It's the maximum time for brain cell development and neurons connecting. If you do it right between 0 and 5, you connect the kid up for life.
I just read whatever I want to read, just all over the place.